this fast because today is our first day back working. The students aren't here yet, but teachers are back for professional development, so we have some workshops and meetings and then get to decorate our classroom. But first off, hi, welcome back friends. If you're new here, my name is Miss Redboots. I'm a second year 4th grade teacher. Like I said, today is my first day back to school. I'm so excited. I will be late though if I don't speed it up here. So first off, my car is full of decorations and stuff I have from last year and just classroom materials, classroom supplies, and decor. And if this is how the inside of my car looks, you can guess that the trunk is full. A quick problem is that our meeting that we're having is on Zoom, and I have my work laptop and it was with all my school stuff that I was keeping in the basement during the summer because, girl, I was not going to touch my work laptop during the summer break. But my charger, I don't know where that is. It's somewhere in one of those tote bags, probably buried deep at the bottom, so I have to find that. Did not get much sleep last night. Like, if you think that I got 2 hours straight at all, you're lying to yourself. That's okay, we're gonna work through it. Today I got to see my classroom, so that's gonna be exciting. I'll get to show you guys what it looks like beforehand, and then obviously through the course of the next few videos, you'll see how it all comes together in the end. It's so weird to be back seeing this parking lot. I know that I'm moving classrooms, so I parked on the other end than I normally do, and I don't know, it feels new, it feels fresh. It feels unreal to be back. I don't actually believe that I'm back in school. I'm still on summer break mode, but you know, like everything in life, summer has to come to an end too. I should really be finding this charger, but already day 1 and I'm sitting in my car until the last possible second. I'll check in with you guys in a bit when I have time to talk, probably when I'm alone in my classroom. Let's have a great first day. Okay, I know I look like a mess, and it's been kind of a chaotic, crazy morning with a lot of surprises, but I have a classroom, like an actual classroom. All right, none of you know this, but last year I was in a temp, like one of those portable classrooms. I called it my shack in the parking lot because that's what it was, and I was told that I was having another temp this year. So I would be another portable, another shack in the parking lot. But I walked in and my vice principal said, okay, let me take you to your room. And she walked me into here. And guys, I had no problem being in a temp. I actually think temps are really great for a lot of reasons. But I was not expecting this. This classroom is huge. I've never had this much space. I can't believe I'm in the building. Like, all of last year, I only would go in the building for walking my students to the bathroom or to lunch. But now I live in the building. Like, I'm in the school. I know this is like so normal to anybody else, especially like anyone wanting to become a teacher, you assume you're going to be in the building, but that's not the case a lot of times, and it wasn't the case for me last year, and I was fully prepared for me to have another temp outside this year. But I have a classroom. I already did this bulletin board. I put pink paper with a little colored pencil border. I think it looks cute. So this room that I'm in used to be a math resource room. So it's really big, and all the math resource stuff is still in here, but I spent the morning bringing all of my stuff in from the car, and just finished this, and I was taking down some other old bulletin board paper. I'm just so in shock. Like, I don't care how much I get done today. It's the first day. Even just me moving all of my stuff into the classroom is good enough. If I can put up some more bulletin board. Guys, I have so many bulletin boards. Literally last year, I only had 1 bulletin board, and then I made a giant one on my own. Okay, let me show you the room. But keep in mind, everything that you see is not my stuff. My stuff's on the table, but I'm so excited. I have a classroom. I literally never thought this was gonna happen. I feel so blessed. A whole room. Wow. So I just brought all of my stuff in. It's over there, but this is the new room. I haven't taken down anything yet, besides some tape that was on the chalkboard here. But this is how it's looking, the before. Such an upgrade. I cannot believe it. All right, so day one is setting up. Obviously, everything's gonna be a mess right now. I'm sitting at my small group table, dealing with my calendar catastrophe. You'll see that later. Like I said, I just put up this bulletin board. I think it's so cute. I have a huge chalkboard, and then this smartboard on green bulletin board paper up there was from the last teacher, so I'm gonna take that down and use some more pink. I love using pink. It's like so light, and I feel like it goes with any other color, so I'm gonna keep that pink. I have another bulletin board over there, so I think that I'm gonna use that for my class jobs. I've seen other teachers do this, but they'll have like a little all about me board, so maybe I'll make that like the corner all about your teacher, you know, because that'd be really cute, and then maybe my desk would be there. But I've never had this much room. Okay, so all these boxes and everything against the wall are math resource stuff. That whiteboard is mine, but everything else is for math resource. So you guys can see I put my sign above the door. I don't know that it's staying there. I just wanted to put it because I thought it was cute. This huge bulletin board in the back. I'm so excited for it. I have a plan for it. It's not used to this much space at all. Okay, so I got this calendar sleeve because I know that last year just having the pieces on the board didn't work, so I have pockets to put the numbers and the dates in. Problem though, the numbers don't fit in the pockets, they're too wide. So now I have a conundrum. I can either try and evenly cut the numbers to slip in here, so I could probably just trace that line if I want to just make it easy on myself, but then I have to do all that. Or I could slit the thread that sews this together, but I don't know if that would like cause everything to fall apart. I don't know, it was almost perfect. Also, nobody cares, but this is fun. My room leads to this back secret stairwell, and that goes to the cafeteria. So I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get bulletin board paper off of that and put some pink up. I did put up my magnet letters just for fun, so it's gonna spell out today is the date, but I freaking, that pack that I got only came with one Y, so now I'm like, I need to buy another pack of lowercase letters, which is so stupid, just for one. But our first day of school is August 29th, which is a Monday, so I'm just prepping for that. Obviously, not everything can be set up perfectly right now. I mean, it's just the first day, and again, I really was not expecting this huge space. I feel so blessed. So I'm just gonna spend today kind of figuring out what I want to do. I'm so excited about my new classroom. I really can't do anything too serious yet because I have to figure out a lot of the other stuff first, and a lot of the stuff in here is dirty, like I need to wipe down the chalkboard. But I'm so excited to like figure out where everything's gonna go, but I don't know, I can't yet. There's no way. It's too much. I'm overwhelmed. Good morning. It's Monday. So last time you guys saw me, it was Friday because they made us come to school on Friday for the first day, which is so stupid. Now it's Monday. I'm back to parking in my old parking lot. None of the other teachers are here because I got here a little bit early because holy cow, I left my classroom a mess on Friday. Ian came in and said, how much longer are you gonna be here? When are you going home? And I was like, right now. Like I panicked and I just grabbed my bag and then walked out because of course I was the last teacher to leave. Still, which I thought that was just gonna be a first year thing. I don't know. I mean, setting up the classroom is a lot, and I'll show you what a mess my classroom looks like right now. Also, my principal wasn't here on Friday, but she's here today, so I'm like, oh my god, I totally walked into my room this morning and it's just judging me. Okay, might have gotten a speeding ticket on the way over here at the same spot that always gets me, and I was literally driving past it and I was like, oh, there's that public storage unit where I always get a speeding ticket. I got a speeding ticket and it comes in the mail and my mom finds it. Always like sits me down and had a whole conversation with me, which is annoying. But also, wow, I just realized that if I didn't get the speeding ticket, I'm totally giving myself away right now. So if any cops watch me, if my mom finds my speeding tickets, she has a whole conversation with me. Like, why did this happen again? Learn a lesson. All this stuff, which is good. I'm in the wrong here. I'm not trying to say my mom is being annoying about it. She should be annoying about it. I'm the one who's messing up repeatedly. But when my stepdad finds my speeding ticket, he just like quietly slides under my bedroom door. You know, because okay. Cut to my crazy messy classroom. Okay, y'all, it's been a few hours of me being in here, doing my thing. So I cleaned up all the mess off the floor, so that's done, and I finished all the bulletin boards. I got my letters up that's required by my county, and now I want to tackle the desk situation, but I'll show you what the room looks like so far. So I moved my desk into that back corner, so now that can be my little section of space, because last year my desk was definitely more towards the front of the door, so my students would kind of like see that before their own desk. And I'm very lenient with my kids, which meant a lot of them were at my desk. Times like they would touch things, so I kind of wanted to not like set up barriers for my kids to come to my desk, but I felt like, I don't know, maybe not, because personal this year with all that, like, you know, make sure those are my Sharpies, your markers, or somewhere else. Finished my calendar, I figured out what to do, so I just said screw it with the pocket chart. I'm probably gonna regret that later, but I put Velcro on all the squares, and then put the opposite Velcro on the back, so now it just sticks, and now every month if I need to move the numbers I can. And then I just put magnet tape on the back. Definitely recommend putting magnets on stuff, because so much like can actually go on your chalkboard, especially because you don't need all that writing space. So definitely recommend. Still missing my Y for Monday. I don't know, maybe it's like cheesy, but I feel like the refrigerator letters are cute. Excited about these, think these are gonna be helpful. Keep like markers and eraser, also magnet. These magnet letters at Target, they're quite quirky, I like them. Especially like the dragon for D is really cute. Not the most practical, obviously. They're like huge and skinny and not really realistic to hold up anything, but yeah. Last teacher left this arrow, which, you know, I got rid of most of the stuff from the last teacher, but I don't know, magnet stuff are great. And those are my letters. I have long vowels and short vowels, and then some of the digraphs, which if you guys are educators, you know, like SH, TH, WH, CH are all important for the students to know, because those digraphs have different sounds than the normal letters. So this will be great to reference. Last year I actually avoided putting up those letters. We're trying to be more, not more by the books, but by the books when I should be, which is in this case. And I noticed that my students, you know, would look up to see if they could find letters, and I have like little aesthetically pleasing letters in my classroom by the windows. So I noticed one student like looking for one as he was doing a test. So I think having them at my front of the room this time will be a lot better, and they can all see that. Losing steam, guys. hard to keep moving. I know that if I don't like something, I can just redo it, right? But then that's like energy and time, and I just don't know, like 30 kids is so much to try and fit in here, and I want to try and have them in groups, you know, but I have to think about like, okay, if they push their chair out, like, are they gonna hit the other kid's chair, and how close can they be to the board, and then like how far back can they be, and I don't know, I might have to move my small group table. I don't know. And it's like I have it halfway done, right? But it's like, sorry, just listen, this is the life of a teacher, okay? It's well, I don't think anyone thought it was glorified, but okay. The big thing is, look at that, all that stuff back there. None of that is mine. All that stuff on that shelf should be cleared out. The closet cleared out. That box stuff cleared out. And it's like, how am I supposed to store my stuff if I'm not starting with a blank canvas? So my plan is when I leave today for me to be able to say, hey, I've done all I can. When is all this math stuff going to be taken out? Because I don't even teach math. But I can't say that if my desks aren't even arranged. At least the bulletin boards, I just only want more border. Oh my god. Okay, so I just sat down. All right. I think this is the optimal way to have the desks. Yeah. So I have 3 groups in the back with 5, and then 3 groups in the front with 4. I know that doesn't equal 30, so I need more desks, which is crazy, but this is what we're looking like. And I put all of my stuff on the back shelf so that I can tell admin, like, all that's mine, don't touch it, but all that stuff has to go. I couldn't do groups last year because of COVID. Like, you weren't allowed to have the students that close to each other. Excited to see how groups work this year. All my teammates are also doing it, so that's why I feel confident enough to also be doing it. I've never had to teach though with that in mind, you know, like that the students are so close to each other and that they could be talking. Like, I already had, you know, notes being passed last year and the students were, you know, 3 feet apart. So, oh my god, it feels so good to like have that done. Like, the stack of desks and chairs is just stressing me out. Honestly, that's enough for today. More, but I just want to go home. Like, it's not that I even want to go home, I just don't want to do more of this. Even though there's so much more you can do. This is happening. I think I can see it. Okay, so it's the next day. I didn't do any filming today yet because, well, I've just been doing the grind, getting the stuff done. So here's what the room's looking like. I still have the desks and the groups. I'm really excited. I have these anchor charts from Lakeshore covering like the 6 fundamental, you know, reading things about compare and contrast, making inferences, character traits, sequencing, story elements, and theme. So I'm going to use those. They're dry erase, they're magnetic. It's good to have anchor charts too, just for reference. And I actually made PDF version worksheets for the students so that when I'm writing on the on these, they're writing on their own personal version. I still have the letters up top. School's out. And then I have over here, I have a schedule right here. I have to erase and change some things on that because of course our schedule changes, but luckily it's dry erase. I'm gonna add the clock hands. My desk is looking a little bit more teachery. Whole mug full of Sharpies. It says, life is tough, but so are you. So love that. I have, if you guys aren't hip, this is like the teacher pen because these, what are they? Papermate flare pens. They're like marker felt tip, but they don't bleed through paper, which is awesome. So I had that for one of my students last year. And then this is the best ever. It's like this bamboo rotating spinning pencil holder cup thing. So I'm gonna fill that up soon. This is my mailbox. Okay, wait, so really quickly about my mailbox. So I have my mailbox on my desk at all times so that my students, whenever they want to, they can secretly or publicly or privately or whatever, come up and drop something in my mailbox. I read it, usually later, not during class, and they can write their name on it. It's good for like social issues in my class, but then also sometimes if a student needs help with something, if something's going on at home, I will always resort to that. Like if I'm ever in a difficult situation with a child, I'll say, do you want to write about it or draw about it, and put it in my mailbox, and it's worked really well. So I wasn't even gonna film today. Like, told myself, you know what, you don't need to pick up the camera today, there's no need. I don't know, I'm feeling like good vibes today. The sun is coming through the back window, which is always my morning drive aesthetic. Sun rises from the same direction. You guys could tell, but in the yesterday I felt like I wasn't conscious. Like I was so tired. I just got my Starbucks, and oh my gosh, my Starbucks is the best Starbucks. Like my team there, they got me every day. Just had their energy up like always, and I was like, you know what? Maybe today could be my day. Like, let me stop having bad vibes already. I'm not even at school, not even at work, not even starting my day, and already I decided, today's gonna suck. That's not the attitude I wanna have ever. I know it is not safe to vlog while I'm driving. Oh my god, this is literally where the speed camera is too. The Lizzo, right? To get my happiness. Supposed to like be to talk out loud to myself, and I mean, to talk out loud to myself and put myself up. So that's what this is. I'm feeling good about my classroom so far, to be honest, but I definitely am nervous about the students coming literally next week. Monday is the first day. Today is what, Wednesday? So honestly, good on me for getting so much done in my room so far. See, I'm already tired. Cough. Sorry, I know I'm just ranting in my car, but this is my tortilla talk. You know, this is when I have time to you guys. It's only when I just sit here and kind of zone out, it like makes my dissociation, which is something I'll talk about more, but it's a symptom of my anxiety, like so much worse. So it's kind of good to be talking out loud to myself right now, to realize that I'm present and yeah, today might be a hard day. Sorry about the emo drive over here, but you know, that's me most mornings. Okay, I know the lighting is weird or whatever, but I'm not gonna worry about it. School's over. You didn't get any classroom footage today. Stop crying, you're fine. But I just went to Staples and I printed out my letter for my open house. I made a welcome letter, so it's in English and then in Spanish because I'm huge. So that I'll pass out at tomorrow's open house. So that's exciting. The last thing I said to the cashier before he handed me my receipt was, I'm cool because I know what Pokemon is. That's a sentence that I actually said out loud to someone else. And it was in context and everything. But I don't know, I still feel weird about that. Vlog's over. See you next time.